It's all word games when it fits your agenda.
Whoa!
So while we have done a video with a new teaser trailer from How to Train Your Dragon, there have been some things that fans have pointed out. Looks shot for shot, looks as photorealistic as possible, in today's terms for that. And they noticed that the casting, a lot of it looks on point, but with some stark differences. One of them being the actress that they cast for Astrid. Well, the director, Dean DeBlois, has something to say about it. He's actually defending it. So while the director is defending the Astrid Roy swap, by defending it, it means he did it on purpose. This was a conscious choice. And it has raised some eyebrows from people who are longtime fans of those animated films. There's three of them now. I thought they were doing a fourth one, but apparently they're going back to this one to try to recapture the essence of what the first one was like. This new version of Astrid will be played by Nico Parker, and if I'm not mistaken, she is the daughter of Tandy Newton. Um, so she does come from good stock, but this is not Astrid. Come on. Now, we will get into ways where I could play devil's advocate with this, but the reason why playing devil's advocate doesn't work is because they only use the devil's advocate arguments whenever it suits them. It's complete hypocrisy every single time. So DeBlois went to Instagram and he said, "We auditioned many actors for the roles, including actors who looked like the animated counterparts. But we chose the ones who best embodied the spirit and personality of the characters, since the tribe in this version is made up of descendants of the finest dragon fighters from everywhere the Vikings had ever traveled." They were kids. They were kids, homie. Don't give me that nonsense. You're already starting. You're already starting by this. They also try to pull out the thing which historically was far and wide Vikings mixed with many cultures. Yes, but you're telling the How to Train Your Dragon Part 1. You're telling that specific story with the same specific characters. You even have Gerard Butler as the father. There's some people that are coming back that were in the original, so don't give me this BS nonsense. This would be one of the times where I could play devil's advocate. And it's like, well, yes, the Vikings were known for pillaging, plundering, and raping coastal areas, coastal settlements, and everything like that, and a lot of time taking women for themselves that they fancied. So it is quite possible that throughout time there could have been a town somewhere that had mixtures of the types of color of people that they are. However, the animated version is not like that, therefore shouldn't even be brought up. And it's also funny how they auditioned many actors and actresses. They just so happened to land on one who is the daughter of a famous actress. Hmm. Is that nepotism at play? Probably. He also tries to go even further and saying that it's not going to be a shot for shot remake. He's just wanting to embellish and deepen the story. Like that story wasn't deep enough. It was damn near perfect. So this is all just flowery language in order to make up for the fact it was like, yeah, you did someone a favor. Maybe she can act. We have yet to see that, but she doesn't look like the character. While you made extra effort to make sure everyone else looked like their characters. So many of the fans of the original weren't convinced. I'm not convinced either. And this is just a side by side of what Astrid looked like in the original one, and this is the actress who's playing her. Now, here's something I do disagree with. Instead of casting an actual blonde Swedish or Norwegian girl to play Astrid, they had to cast a black girl to play a white Viking for no reason. I don't. So, an ex user stated, but yeah, this is just a comment on Twitter. I would actually disagree with this. I mean, definitely should be blonde, but you can color someone's hair blonde. They need to look the part and fit the character type. There's two things, two rules to casting, and that's why casting takes a long process. You got to look the part, and you have to embody the part. Doesn't have to be a Swedish or a Norwegian chick. Doesn't have to be that. It does need to be a girl though, for many reasons, especially if you watch How to Train Your Dragon 3. But it is in these moments that we truly see Hollywood hypocrisy at play, because there were cries of racism and bigotry from supporters of this decision. However, do you remember this little debacle? We reported on this as well. An actual Polynesian and Hawaiian descent playing a Hawaiian girl from the Lilo and Stitch live action remake. Oh, she wasn't dark enough for him. So skin color mattered then. Funny how that kind of thing goes. Actually, have somebody, not sure if this person really matters at all, but it's just an example. But not all Pacifica are darky. Nani is. It's 2023, guys. Stop glorifying Eurocentric beauty and give us darker skinned folks the visibility we deserve. Has nothing to do with the culture. It all has to do with how deep their base tan is. Good for you. How freaking enlightened I have become. And so are you now. We all learn this together that hypocrisy runs rampant when everything is made about race. It's not creed. It's not even proficiency in the art. It's about nothing but your looks and the specific looks. You can't be represented unless you see yourself in the mirror physically, not emotionally, not mentally, not intelligently. That doesn't work anymore because Hollywood doesn't have imagination or intelligence or thoughtfulness anymore. Nope. What you see is what you get. What do you think about this? I normally wouldn't think it was that much of an issue, but the director coming out to like try to back up his own statement while like flying in the face of everything that's been going on and how he cast the other people. That's my biggest point. I would probably care less if he wasn't trying to defend it, but still like casting Hiccup as someone who looks and sounds like Hiccup, and casting Gerard Butler coming back and making him dress up to play like the father did in How to Train Your Dragon. You obviously were paying attention to so much more, and you specifically chose this. That's where I come from. Until tonight, we're going to do a Gladiator 2 spoiler review / discussion panel with Hoodie D and Lady Magda. Until next time, this is Multi from the GCA. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.